What's up, internet? Welcome back. This is Linter22. The Miis were from the Wii generation. The Miis are actually pretty cool, and I'm surprised that it's slowly drifting away. But before I get into it, let me just remind you guys that this is a forum discussion video, so if you have any comments, go ahead and put them down below and subscribe for more content. If you look on the Switch's UI, you'll see that the Miis are pretty much virtually nowhere, except for the fact that when you make a new account, you can make a new Mii, but you really are almost encouraged not to, since there's like so many selections of other profiles, and you can pull your Mii from previous consoles, but it's kind of work, and so I would assume most people would not want to do it, but you actually see a lot of people pulling their Miis from their other consoles. Why? Because people actually like Miis. Miis are easily liked, Miis are easily utilized. There's a lot of reasons why Nintendo should continue using Miis, because Miis are pretty awesome. The thing about Miis is that when you make your own Mii and you make it look like you almost start to build that connection, and you want to use them throughout every single game. And because we have been almost conditioned to use our Miis in every single game, the fact that the Switch doesn't have it kind of bums me out. Now, I'm sure there's people out there who are tired of seeing Miis and stuff like that, but I feel like Miis are so neutral that they almost can fit in any generation, any time, any period. So I don't think there is a necessary need to get rid of them. Now, I made a video previously about Miitomo and how much potential I believe that little title had. I believed it could have been its own messaging system and stuff like that. The one thing that I have noticed, and I've definitely noticed from the community, is that many people who really got into Miitomo, who really invested in getting them the clothes that they liked, answering all those questions so the Mii itself would be more like them, got really attached to it. And the fact that Miitomo's gone, it's almost like, what do I do with this Mii? I really care about this Mii. And I feel like all of that should have been baked into the Switch's system. And maybe not 100% a social network. As you play games, you should be able to unlock different clothes for your Miis, stuff like that. Now, I know Xbox Live had an avatar system like that pretty much worked like this, but that didn't really work because the avatars on the Xbox system were kind of bland. But at the same time, I know people did get connected with their little avatars. So because the Miis are more likable and they are actually used in games in more fun ways, and then Nintendo has added that speech synthesizing software to actually make your Miis talk, and if Nintendo were to have connected with the Miitomo, unfortunately they didn't, they could have also like pretty much had your personality. Then I think people would appreciate having their Miis always carried on their Switch or on their Nintendo accounts. By the way, your Mii is tied to your Nintendo accounts, so it kind of baffles me that these Miis are slowly dissolving away and Nintendo almost does not care, but they're still there. And I feel like there's probably half of Nintendo who wants to keep it and half of Nintendo who wants to get rid of them. Of course, I don't have any inside information, but I gotta ask you guys, do you guys want to see a Mii Plaza on the Nintendo Switch? Or are you guys tired of the Miis in general? I think that Miis had so much potential, and the fact that they're in Mario Maker tells me that there are developers who want them to stick around, and I love swapping out the clothes for these Miis on Mario Maker too. So let me know down below, and just a quick reminder before I go, this is a discussion video, and if you like discussion videos much like this one, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be back with more.